Okay. All right. My name is Sarah Salling-Terrasas, and I work at Lawrence Kia. Lawrence Kia is a car dealership in Lawrence, Kansas. And so for my leadership presentation, I chose to interview my general manager, Chen Ajapacha. So I chose questions that I thought related to the lessons in the leadership challenge, and that also pertains to Lawrence Kia and in his work here. So thank you again, Chen, for doing this.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you these questions, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
So there's going to be a number of different areas, so some of these questions will be in the same area. So in order to increase urgency within Lawrence Kia, do you sense that people here have a greater awareness of the competition, the industry, and the external environment?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah, because that's something we cover almost every sales meeting we have. Basically, we go over the numbers, what our competition is doing, where they stand, not only on a ongoing monthly basis or weekly basis. We talk about year-to-date increases. Kind of shows everybody where we stand against the competition. So yeah, I would say everybody's aware of what the market is doing and where everybody's at.
Do you observe more energy and effort being directed toward meeting the objective of the change effort? So when there's changes here, do you see people making that energy and effort towards meeting that change?
I think it depends on how you approach or deliver that change.
Okay.
If the change is delivered in a positive manner, and what I've noticed is if we show the benefit of that new change, we see more people jump on board and work towards making that a reality. Now, if we just tell people that here's the new change, this is what we're going to do, without an explanation, without the why behind it, you're not going to get good results.
I feel like you read the leadership challenge. That's awesome.
But no, that's the truth, to be honest. I mean, you don't want to just bark orders at people or tell people what to do without the reason why. I mean, that is why a lot of policies and processes fail, because those are just put in play without a proper description on why it's there.
Yeah, I would agree. I think you guys do a great job of explaining why. Makes for less bitterness. So when it comes to building the guiding team, basically the managers work here, do you consistently get the resources, information, and support that they need to progress rapidly? And if so, how is that information given to them? Meetings, materials, etc.
We basically, I talk to the managers regarding what type of materials they need to be studying, what leadership books, what management books, videos, blog posts, YouTube videos that pertains to leadership when it comes to a car dealership, automotive industry, and also give them certain kind of different types of tasks that they have to complete. For instance, one of the big ones that I push them on almost every month is I tell them to pick out salespeople from the sales group and find out what their weaknesses are and strengths are, and we all sit in a meeting and we discuss what they came up with, and then we come up with an action plan to help those individuals in a constructive way, in a positive way, to help them get to that next level. So there's different tasks that I assign them with, depending on the situation, depending on the areas we need to improve, and then the big part is follow up, make sure they complete it. So with those methods, I've seen that they seem to improve quite a bit faster than just telling them what to do and forgetting about it.
Yeah.
So
working as a team, right?
Yeah, you can't tell people just, hey, you need to improve. Hey, you're not doing so well in this area. I need you to improve that. Yeah. And one of the struggles that managers have in terms of along those questions is you tell them that they need to be better leaders. And if you don't show them how to be better leaders, give them examples, give them tasks, things that they can accomplish to see themselves do better, they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna see anything.
Okay. My next question is a two-parter. As far as the vision for Lawrence Kia, do you know what the vision is, and how do you make the vision compelling and desirable?
Well, the vision this is the vision that was set forth back in 2011 when I opened up the store. My 10-year goal was 1,000 cars a month. Currently, we're selling a little over 150, 130, 150. This year was 400 car increase from last year. So the vision, I guess, is to sell 1,000 cars a month. And what we do to get there, change with the times, build a better team of management, and keep talking about what we're gonna, what the benefit is, going towards that goal, and what the ultimate benefit is going to be is basically, their independent wealth, success for them to finally retire at a very young age. So that's the main thing. That's what I keep talking to everybody about, and then obviously show them. You got to paint the picture for the managers. Reaching those goals, going towards those objectives. This is what happens to your income level. This is how your lifestyle is going to change. This is what you want it to change. Sure. So you have to paint the bigger picture for them in order for them to keep reaching for those goals or towards that goal.
Okay.
Does that answer the question?
Yeah, absolutely. So as far as communicating, when there's change in the organization, do you keep communication about within Lawrence Kia, I should say, but do you keep communication about the change simple, candid, and heartfelt, and discuss the vision, goals, and strategies in routine management? You did a little bit of that in routine management meetings as well as informal and formal gatherings. But I guess, and you talked about the communication in terms of working as a team, not bargaining people. I'm going to go over that because we talked about it. Do executives use the results of short-term wins to demonstrate progress?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And would you say, I would say yes, but do people regularly recognize and celebrate important achievements here?
Well, there are certain milestones when it comes to accomplishment. For example, 100 cars, that was an accomplishment.
Yeah.
That was a milestone, I should say. And yes, that was in fact a pretty big celebration when it came to that.
Yeah.
The next one was 150. And yes, there was a good celebration for that. The example, we took all the people that were involved to accomplish that to a very good dinner. The dinner and drinks and kind of took our minds off of work and talked about family and our personal life, and we all kind of came together as just your human being, average human being, instead of boss, owner, employee. So we definitely, I believe in doing that. I believe in setting the goals and going after it, and when you do hit it, do something fun for the team. It reminds them what happened. Reminds them that, what, we did the goal and here's what we did. They remember those things than just hitting the number.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
So, the last question I have for you, this is making change stick. So, within Lawrence Kia, are people seeking to understand what they need to do and what is expected of them to be successful in the new environment, like when the times are changing and that kind of thing? Do you think that people are seeking out how they can be more successful? And
well, you mean on their own after the change?
On their own after the change, after you've implemented some kind of change within Lawrence Kia?
Well, usually when we do implement a change, we explain to them what that change is and how to go about making that change a reality.
Mhm.
So as far as them stepping out of the box, to come up with their own methods and techniques to make that change better for them, I really don't see that.
Yeah.
Part of it is probably we're very thorough in delivering a descriptive change
Sure.
and a way to accomplish it.
Yeah.
It's very simplified for the employees.
Yeah.
I don't think they see a need to really come up with anything different. But I encourage them to, hey, if you know a better way to do this than this,
Yeah.
by all means, come and see me. Let's talk. And I'll be honest, there have been times where employees themselves came up with better ways or eliminate some steps to get the end result of the new change, come up with a better system.
Yeah.
And we obviously welcome that, and we talk about it in meetings and present it to everyone, and we make sure that person that made the change or suggested the new method gets credit for it. So I wouldn't say everybody does that, but occasionally there are employees that will come up with better ideas than what we came up with, and we like to see that. I love to see that.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Chen. Yep, that wraps it up. Make a change stick after you made those kinds of changes. So I really appreciate it sincerely. So,
the other thing I would tell you
yes.
is you wanna push your employees to come up with their own things to make things better for the company, own methods.
Yeah.
Kind of like in the meeting we talked about, hey, give me some ideas on how you can get more sales. I'll go do this. I'll go do this. I'll go do this. When it's their own idea, it's more, they want to see their idea become a reality instead of my idea, instead of them making my idea a reality. So that's a lot of dealerships, a lot of businesses actually miss that important part. You got to make it their idea. If you make it their idea, then more people are going to do it. If you make it your idea, because nobody wants to see your idea, my idea, your idea fail. If you come up with something great, you want to see see that thing work.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You don't want to see it.
That's your baby. Yeah.
So that's why you got to push people to come up with their own ideas and help them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, that's it. That's it. All right. Thank you so much.
Hopefully you got an A.
Yeah.